A man who is forgiven for betraying you once will betray you for the rest of his life. When you get up, your friends will know who you are. When you fall, you find out who your friends are. When it's hard for me, I always remind myself that if I give up, it won't get better. My coach used to say, watch your thoughts carefully because your life will fully reflect your thoughts. If you're hesitant or scared, that's what your life will be like. Live with a pure mind. No one wants to get up at 4 a.m. and go running when it's still completely dark, but it's necessary. The only reason I'm doing it so early is because I believe that no one else is doing it, and that gives me a small advantage. I'm not afraid of anyone in my life except a street fighter and Allah. Death will never compare to life. There is not a single example of death being better than life. As long as you live, you have to live. I've had difficult times in my life. Sometimes it was difficult to do something, but nevertheless, whatever happens, life must go on. As long as a person does not give up, he is stronger than his fate. Some people try to free you from someone else's slavery so that you will be their slaves. If I hadn't got married, I would have been a different person. I would have remained the same aggressive scoundrel because that's all I knew how to do, hurt other people. The fight should last 13 seconds. 2 seconds to approach, 1 second to strike, 10 seconds for the referee to count down. Don't be sad about failures. Everyone falls. Only someone gets up faster, and someone continues to wallow and whine. Not everyone you fight is your enemy, and not everyone who helps you is your friend. Without discipline, it doesn't matter how good you are, you're nothing. Someday you'll meet a tough guy who can take your best punches. And he will keep coming because he is strong. Don't lose your fortitude and courage. This is the time when discipline comes into play. If I die tomorrow, then my enemies will die today. The hardest part of the fight is the training, because believe it or not, the easiest part of the fight is the fight itself. Every time I step into the ring, I'm scared, but I'm still confident. The scariest punch is the one you don't see. Just so you know, I'm crazy, but I'm not as crazy as you think. I may want to fuck in a completely crazy place, but I don't want to kill, rape or maim anyone. When I fight someone, I want to take their will. I want to take his courage. I want to rip out his heart and show him what it looks like. Conor will not defeat Khabib. He will never be able to do it. But the audience will still be waiting for their fight. So why don't they fight 10 more times? Fans will pay again and again to see them fight. I want to respect myself, but I can't. Not in the name of God or any religion, but in the name of one's own dignity. I just want to do good things so my kids can respect me. Don't make hasty decisions. Wait. Don't make hasty decisions if you want to make the right decision. I don't miss boxing at all, but if I went back to the age of 17, 18, it would be the first thing I would do. When I was fighting, I felt great. It was easy money for me. I would have become a boxer again if I was young. I felt like I was dying. I was heartbroken when my 4-year-old daughter died in an accident. I didn't want to live anymore. I needed to change my life. I wanted to change everything that I didn't like about myself. When I had money, I was an animal. I was so belligerent. I lost on all fronts. All these celebrities are scared to death that someone will suddenly rush at them. And I want to be attacked. I still have nightmares. I have never admitted and will not admit my guilt. I've never done to that damn girl what I was accused of. There are several types of knockout punches. In order to drop an opponent on canvas, it is not necessary to have a huge body weight. All praise be to Allah. I will fight any man, any animal. If Jesus were here, I would fight him too. Anyone can do what they have to do, but do it the way you like. This is what takes it to a completely different level. The champion does it like he loves it, even when he doesn't. Anything that helps pay the bills, I like it. Everything that makes people happy, I'm happy about it. At one point, I thought that life was about acquiring things. But as I get older, life is a loss of everything. Anyone can do what they have to do, but do it the way you like. This is what takes it to a completely different level. The champion does it like he loves it, even when he doesn't. When I was little, I never liked the children that my children have become. They are privileged and everything is very simple for them. But I'm proud of them. None of my children get tall. They love school. They are very popular. Being a champion opens a lot of doors. I'd like to get a real estate license. Maybe sell insurance. Boxing is an ego-based sport. The idea is not to get too personal or emotional. You just know when it's over, and that's it. Confidence, applied properly, is the path of genius. You should always be in a state of confidence. And the way to maintain a state of confidence is to test yourself. Difficult shakes that can occur. There is always a test. You have to search. You have to constantly test yourself to prepare for this. His was my father, but he was more than a father. You can have a father. And what does that mean? It doesn't really mean anything. His was my backbone, ... He did everything for my good. ... We spend all our time together, talking about things that will come back to me later. As for character and as a hero and a coward, that both the hero and the coward feel the same thing, but the hero uses his fear, projects it onto his opponent while the coward is running. It's the same thing, fear, but what matters is what you do with it.